Got on the scale this morning and weight is creeping up again. So I don't necessarily know what's going on. Um, but I am reevaluating some things because I am 6 months out from my first show. And the more I cut and the more restrictive that I get going forward, if I keep doing that and doing more and more and more over time, I won't have anywhere else to go. My calories will be so low, my carbs will be so low that basically I'll get to a point where my body is so conditioned and used to it that it won't be effective anymore. And what I feel like is that's what my body is getting to right now. Like my body has gotten so used to all of these things that it's not changing me anymore. So I have to re-strategize, this whole thing. It's really upsetting me, but I just have to think. For breakfast, I had a salad and meatballs left over from the night before and some Gatorade. I just want to say that I have been on the edge. There is a lot of things going on, especially at my job, that has been frustrating me. Honestly, I think it's easier to be abstinent than to do this because you have to eat. And it's like every time you eat, you have to make critical decisions and calculate everything. And it's like your life becomes about food. I'm not ashamed to say I'm still trying to figure out the balance. Now, when it comes to health and eating healthily, that's not the monster, right? That's not the big issue. When I look back on it now, getting healthy is not huge. When I say that, I mean it's not as hard as I thought it was. When you're trying to be a fitness competitor, that is major. That is hard because you have to be near to perfection in the way that you exercise and also the way that you eat. The added stress of that is on top of everything else has been really bad. I've been on edge. I mean, I haven't just had cravings to eat things I shouldn't eat, but that's not the major things. I've had cravings to do things that I know that I shouldn't do, say things I know that I shouldn't say. So I'm being pushed to the limit in every way because when you are going through this, it changes your whole way of thinking, your way of living. It changes your personality. It changes a lot of things about you. You go through an entire transformation from head to toe, in and out. And so it's like right now, I am the strongest I've ever been in life. However, I'm also at a point where I'm weak because it seems like everything is testing me. I want to get to a point where these certain things are just like not even bothering me anymore. Like we're tempted and led astray by the desires of our own hearts. And I don't want these desires to be in my heart anymore. I'm not perfect, but I still have imperfect desires. And when my body is being pushed to the limit like this, I almost feel like I'm on a fast. And if you can remember Jesus being in the wilderness for 40 days, that's when Satan came to tempt him. And I feel like where I am right now, yes, I'm strong right now mentally, but this is where I'm actually being tested the most in my life. I feel like I'm being pulled in so many different directions to fall from grace. And it's just a lot going on. When I began this, I felt like I would still have a lot of breasts because I had big breasts when I was over 50 pounds overweight. My breast size, I was like in a size E. I was a 40E. And I thought that, okay, even if I leaned all the way out, like to the point that I could be bikini competitor, I would still have breasts because my breasts are just too huge. I couldn't stand having huge breasts because it just is a big hassle. Just say that. It's a hassle having big breasts. I feel like my breasts are getting really small really quickly, and I don't think I'm going to have breasts by the end of this. I always see a lot of competitors having to get breast implants. I didn't think that was going to be me. I thought these are flat-chested girls who just got really ripped, and that's why they don't have any breasts at all now. No, the same thing is happening to me. For the longest time, this bra was too small for me, and I put it in my closet and I was going to give it away. Well, lo and behold, I have it on now and it's almost too big for me. This bra is padded. This bra is padded, and the pad is even caving in a little bit. You can't see that. But I'm amazed. And I have it almost as tight as it can go. I literally went from, in the beginning, the very beginning of this last year, feeling like I needed a breast reduction because my back was hurting so much. Now I'm to the point where I'm going to need breast implants. My bowels are moving today, so I'm happy. My stomach is going to be the last thing to lean out. That's just, I've accepted that. That's the way it's going to be. I didn't have hardly a butt before. Now I have none. I don't have no butt. My butt is like missing in action. And yes, it's partially my fault because I haven't been building my butt muscles. I'm going to be working on that now. Believe me, I am. Because like my breasts and my butt are both deflated. Yep. So some advice was thrown my way about cutting. It's possible that I'm cutting too long. 6 months out from my show, I may not need to be being so low. You know, I may just need to bulk for a while. But that's scary for me because when it comes to bulking, I bulk easily, and it's easy for me to gain fat with that. So I would have to be nearly perfect when it comes to bulking. And with bulking comes carbs, right? So, you know, it comes with it. But I don't, it's tricky with me and carbs. My body does not react well with that. And mentally, it can get me off track. So it's like, that's why it's different for everybody. What works for one is not going to work for the other. Lunch, I had a bit of tuna fish, just the tuna, nothing in it, with a few berries and a little bit of popcorn. Also, I've been talking about how I haven't been able to lose weight recently, and I don't know why. That's not the truth. Even the small little mistakes that I've been making here and there with my nutrition, it's not even about that. I have not been exercising like I'm supposed to. I have been extremely tired because of the nutritional changes I've made. And it's been making me so that I feel too drained to work out the way that I used to. And so now that my strength is coming back, now mentally I just need to get my head in the game. I have also been very, very busy, unusually busy. I've been having to run errands like crazy, especially on my off days when I should be spending more time exercising. So now that I'm home from work, I'm not tired right now. So this is the perfect time for me to get out there and actually do something. Now, I am going to judo tonight. Hooray! Tonight is my first night of judo. I will be doing exercising then. So maybe on Tuesday and Thursday, I can let judo be my exercise because that's my class. And on the other days, I'll do my regular. Because it's good to switch up your exercise. You know, not only doing lifting, not only doing cardio. So I think today I'll let judo be my exercise. And on Tuesdays, I'll let it be my exercise. And on my other days, I'm just going to do my regular thing. And, you know, get it started like that. So I'm so excited to put on my gi for the first time in like 20 years. So we'll see. I had a one serving of sun chips and I tried to eat this fajita beef that already comes made, but it was terrible, so I barely ate any. I ended up eating a piece of sliced turkey instead. Okay, we're on our way to judo. There are going to be many more videos to come of me doing judo-y things, and I'm really excited about that. Excited to get my workout on and break a sweat today.